better. He just went, whoa. So I must be my typical loudness. Okay. I am very excited about this and I'm ready to get started. So let's go. So welcome to YouTube Bootcamp, and thank you so much for showing up. I love that you're here. I am Sherry Barbera, and I am a Google certified YouTube channel growth expert. And we are going to talk about the ultimate guide to YouTube marketing today. And I am super, super psyched about this. Why? Well, YouTube marketing and YouTube and video. Let's just talk about video. So video has become really the most important marketing tool for businesses worldwide. And that's happened over the last about 5 years, where it's slowly ramped up the importance from traditional marketing with print, television, radio, all the things that you typically think of when you think of marketing, to video. And the reason for that is because we're a visual people, we're a visual society, and we like to see things. So video marketing for marketers themselves has increased by 86%. 86% of marketers use video as their #1 tool for marketing. I'm just going to show you why this is so important. So this is your business. But you have to be careful. And the reason I say this is because as a small business owner for over 25 years, and as a person who has founded 7 businesses in over 25 years, I have lived through and somehow survived and pivoted from 9/11 in 2001, which at that time, our business, Sal and my business, was very, very heavily Christmas decorating. And you know when that happened, right? 9/11. So here we are, ramped up for all of the decorating that we're going to be doing, literally making more money than we'd ever made in our entire lives, living the dream, right? And 9/11 happens. And what happens is I'm on the phone with one of our suppliers and he's telling me what's going on. And horrible. So anyway, let me not talk about that. So fast forward to the end of the month and everyone's canceled everything. We have no business, right? Nobody does, right? So that was 2001. 2008. So we pivot and we focus our business more now on store fixtures and signage and things like that. Acrylic store fixtures and signage. And we start growing our business back up. Our business is doing great. Everything is fine. We actually start a second business doing luxury home remodeling. We're doing great. Everything's great. And 2008 happens. So it's like, crush. So that's another thing. So we have to pivot again, right? So pivot again, rebuild the business, build. And what happens? 2020, you're right, 2020. So once again, you know, who do we sell to? We sell to retailers. What closes? Retailers. So everything is like all over again. So crush, pivot. And that's what happens when you have a business that is not entirely online and marketing to more than just local, marketing globally, right? So world events happen, Mother Nature happens. What happens to your business? So how do you fix this? Well, this is why you need a sustainable business. And by a sustainable business, I mean, you need content that's online, that's evergreen content that can make you money while you sleep. And this kind of content is digital products like downloadable ebooks and downloadable PDFs and courses that you can post online, and products that you can sell online and not have to have a brick and mortar location for. It's things that you don't have to have a physical location for. You don't have to be reliant upon physicality. Okay, you can be reliant upon the cyberspace world. And that's what I mean by a sustainable business. A business that's open 24/7, a business maybe that relies on video, that uses YouTube, that is all about marketing and branding yourself, but online. So let's start with the very first step. Create your channel. So that's kind of a no-brainer, right? You want to be online, you want to do video, and you want to do YouTube. So you start your channel. But what do you start with? The correct way to start your channel is by sitting down and figuring out, why am I making this channel? What is my vision, my big picture, my long-term goal for my channel? What is the mission that I have for this channel? Who am I serving? What are the products to help people? What are the services that I'm going to have that are going to help other people improve their lives? Why am I doing this? And that's the kind of thing that you want to think about when you're starting your channel, so that you can start categorizing yourself and niching yourself. So what's number 2? Your category. So now that you've figured out what your mission is, why you're doing this, for us, for YouTube Bootcamp, it's to help businesses grow their business online. It's very simple, right? Help you grow your business online. What is our category? Well, our category could fall into 2 different categories. One would be education, and the other would be how-to. And when we chose, hey, thank you for that like, whoever did that, you know I love those, thank you. When you choose your category, and when we chose our category, you want to think broadly about your category. You don't want to be as narrowly focused as you will be with your niche. And the reason I say that is because you want to try to reach as many people as possible. And when you look at the top categories in YouTube, there are 4. Well, there are 5. But the top 4 include the category how-to. Do not include the category education. So why would I choose education over how-to? I wouldn't. I would choose how-to. And that's the reason why I have as the broad category for the YouTube Bootcamp channel, how-to, as opposed to education, although we are educational. So you want to think about, where are you going to reach the most people, even if the category doesn't exactly seem to be the right category for you. It actually is, if it's a broader category and will reach more people. And I know we've talked about this before, but I'm just going to mention it again. When I say category, YouTube has its own top level categories. And one of them is how-to and style. One of them is education. There's also music and gaming and pets, and there are a lot. So when you are setting up your YouTube channel, you choose one of those categories for your entire channel. It's the focus, it's the topic of your entire channel. So why is that important? It's important because YouTube will group you with like-minded categories. So if you're in the how-to/style category, which is where we are, it will take every other channel that has selected how-to style and group all of us together. This is why it's important to niche, because if you're in this enormous category with everybody else, how is anyone going to find you? So they've already started to find you within the category. Now, you want to subcategorize yourself. And I love to do this using actually the animal category. So that's what I'm going to choose. So let's say you choose animals and the subcategory is dogs. The subcategory of dogs would be breeds, right? Which breed are you focusing on? So I'm going to choose poodle because I had a poodle, Max. So poodles. But then within that subcategory, think about all of the niching down that you can do with poodles. There are standards, there are minis, there are toys, there are teacups, there are black poodles and red poodles and white poodles and silver and gray and party poodles. There are so many ways that you can niche down and find your ideal customer. So if your ideal customer is a dog lover, that's a very broad category, right? Under animals. If your ideal customer owns a poodle, now you've sub-niched down in that category. If your ideal customer has mini poodles, now you've really started to be able to find your ideal customer. And within mini poodles, you can decide, do you want to niche even further? Let's say you want to niche down to your state. Or let's say you want to niche down to your city and be that specific. Like maybe you own a dog park and you want all the dogs to come to your park, but you only want, this is terrible, but you only want mini poodles, right? You only want mini poodles to come to that particular park. So think of it that way. How can you niche yourself down so that people can find you? Your ideal customer can find you. That's the way to do it. On Think with Google, and I've talked to you about using Think with Google, and it's literally called Think with Google. This is where you're able to find your audience and discover all the things that your audience loves. Also in Think with Google, you're able to learn a lot about marketing. And in Think with Google, they listed what are the top 5 categories. And well, actually they listed the top 4 and I'm listing the top 5, but the top 4 categories are comedy, music, how-to, and entertainment/pop culture. So under music, what are the niches under music? Oh my gosh, there's so many, right? So you could be a singer. It could be music videos. It could be a band. It could be band performances. It could be music festivals. Think of all the different subcategories under music. It's huge, right? And music is, next to gaming, one of the very, very top categories. Then how-to. Well, how-to has a lot of subcategories. And it's not just how to do something. It's also coaching. It's also training. It's teaching. It's tutorials. It's explainer videos. There are so many different things that you can do under how-to. It's how to do something, how to fix something, how to learn something, how to create something. There are just almost, it seems like endless how-tos. And if you think of how-to related to your business, it's a very smart category to be in because it's one of the top categories. Now, if you can position yourself to be in more than one category with your videos, that's even smarter. Entertainment and pop culture. When you think of how to subcategorize yourself within entertainment and pop culture, just think about what is culture: art, music, design, architecture, literature. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Movies, events, festivals, fairs. I mean, there's just so many things that fall under the category of entertainment and pop culture. And finally, comedy. Comedy, well, there are a number of different kinds of comedy. We immediately think of stand-up. That's our first one. But there's sketch comedy, and there's group comedy, and there's TV shows that are comedic, and there's sitcoms, and there's funny movies, and there's funny music. So there's so many different things that fall under the category of comedy. Gaming. Wow. So most of gaming is about gamers, and it's about gamers playing games and you watching them play a game, or gamers playing games with each other online, or everything like that. But there's also about the video games. There's also video tournaments. There's gaming tournaments with video. There's also almost anything that you can think of that has to do with gaming. So when you put yourself into a category, you want to think about what is the subcategory, and then how can you niche yourself down within that subcategory so that your desired audience finds you. Because that's the way that you do that. You niche, and that's how they find you. These are additional major categories on YouTube. Film and animation, fantastic category, right? Autos and vehicles. I mean, my gosh, if you think about the subcategories in autos and vehicles, I mean, come on. Trucks, boats, planes, trains, skateboards. I mean, there are just so many. Okay, then pets and animals. I mean, animals could be anything from animals in the wild to animals in a zoo to all the different kinds of pets that there are. It's that is an enormous and broad category. Sports, just under the category of sports, it's virtually, God, it just seems limitless, right? There are so many different types of sports. Within those sports, there's professional sports, there's amateur sports, there's sports for kids, there's sports for adults. There are things that you sell sports products. I mean, there's sporting events. It is just an enormous category. And if your business is about sports in some way, no brainer. Travel and events. And this is where, if you have a travel vlog like Dale has, then you want to put yourself into the travel and events category, because this is where people who are interested in travel are going to find you. And then you want to niche yourself down. Like, for example, Dale is niching himself down with off the beaten path. Doesn't that sound exciting? I mean, off the beaten path in Arizona. So, yes, Sal.
Tell them to try to put a link into their thing. If we change the setting.
Listen, we changed the settings. We didn't realize that we actually had links. It's not that they were blocked, it's that they had to be reviewed before you were allowed to post them. So we quickly took that off after what happened last week. And please put the link to your channel now in the chat.
See if it works.
So that we can see if it works. Sal will let me know. Next categories, nonprofit and activism. Fantastic category, right? And YouTube itself has an entire program for nonprofits, a huge entire program for nonprofits that is absolutely amazing and provides matching dollars up to I think it's like $25,000 for marketing. I mean, there's so many things that they do. It's absolutely incredible. People and blogs. Okay, we'll just keep going. Science and technology, education, news, and politics. So as you can see, there are so many major category levels that YouTube has. And then you have to figure out, where does your business fit into them? And then how do you niche yourself down? Okay, step number three. What is your strategy? Because without a strategy, you kind of fall flat, don't you? Yeah, kind of fall flat. So think about it. If you were doing any kind of a campaign, wouldn't you have a strategy? Wouldn't you figure out what you want to do for that? Wouldn't you want to go from A to Z, knowing how you were going to get there? Of course you would. Your first thing is, who is your ideal viewer? And your ideal viewer, again, let's go back to, what's your broad category? How did you niche yourself down in subcategories? And then your ideal customer will find you because of how you niched yourself, because of how you present yourself in your videos, because of your titles, because of your thumbnails, because of all of the things that you do to attract your exact ideal customer. Now, if you don't know who that is, if you're not sure who your ideal customer is, then go to Think with Google /Find My Audience. And this is where you'll be able to start entering information, and Google will actually help you figure out who's your audience, what do they do on a regular basis, what do they buy, what do they watch, where do they shop. It's amazing. It's amazing. You will learn an incredible amount from Think with Google /Find My Audience. You really do need to know what they want to watch. And the reason for that is no brainer. What are you going to make your videos about, right? So you need to know what is their language. What are the words that they use when they do a search? What are the words that they would find the most appropriate, the most pointed, the most direct to find you? What are they? And then, of course, what is the value that you bring them? Because this is not about features. Features are, if you're buying a car, a feature is it has anti-lock brakes. That's a feature. What's the benefit of anti-lock brakes?
Your brakes don't lock.
Sal said your brakes don't lock. Nobody wrote anything in there. Hey, David, welcome. So you want to think about features and benefits. So features are this, benefits are this, because it's the benefits that people buy. People need the features, but it's the benefits that people buy. So the value that you bring are the benefits. The features are what is everything about your business. Those are your features. So if you're a car, you have tires. Maybe they're really, really, really good tires. If you're a car, maybe you've got some kind of special tinting on your windshield so that the sun doesn't, the UV rays don't come through. You know, these are special features, but what's the benefit? Because that's what I want to know as a consumer. That's what I want to know as a client. That's what I want to know as a viewer, as your audience. What is in it for me? Where is the value that I'm going to find from this? So that's what you always want to think about. Is it educational? Because if it's educational, then I'm searching for knowledge. So this is what I want. I want knowledge. So if you're giving me educational videos, then what I'm searching for is knowledge, not education. I'm searching for knowledge. Is it entertainment? There are a lot of things that fall under the category of entertainment. It's not just escape. I use that because it's a good word. It's not just escape, it's also fun. Or maybe it's scary and you love to be scared. Or maybe it's exciting and you love the drama of it. Or maybe it's something that is magical and you love the mystery of it. You know, the word entertainment can mean so many different things to so many different people. So why are you entertaining? What is it that's entertaining about it? And what is the value to me? And what are the words that I would use? And those are the keywords that you need to use for your videos. Emotion. Does it evoke some kind of emotion in me? Do you want me to feel excited about what I'm watching? Do you want me to feel like this is so much great information that my head's exploding? You know, is that the kind of feeling that you want me to have? Or am I watching an entertaining movie, but the goal of that movie is to make me so sad for the people that I'm watching? Is that what the goal is? What is the goal? What do you want people to feel? And is that something that your viewer wants? So, for example, you may want to make a video with a message. And that could be because you're a nonprofit and you have a cause. So if your cause is to find homes for children, to get children adopted, then your message is all about what their lifestyle is like and what it is now compared to what it could be if you would just adopt one of these kids. So how you present your message, the words that you say in your message, what your videos are about, what your channel category is about, what your sub niche is about, all of this is so important, because without having every single step of this, you may not find your ideal customer, and your ideal customer will not find you. And that's the most important thing when you're online and your business is online, is that your ideal customer will find you. Number 4, setting up your channel. We've gone over this many times because it's so important that you set your channel up correctly. And there are a number of things that you need to do when you set up your YouTube channel. The very first one is, do you want just a normal, typical, regular old YouTube channel? Or do you want a brand channel? What's a brand channel? Do you know? I think you know, but maybe you don't know. A brand channel is a business channel. And the reason why you want a business channel for your business, no brainer, right? For your business, is because a brand channel allows you to have additional people working on your channel. So what does that mean? Well, that means that both Sal and I individually, under our own separate accounts, if we want to, can work on the YouTube Bootcamp channel. We can post to it, we can comment on it, we can change things on it individually. So it's not like he would have to sign in under me. So if you have people that you're working with, they can be an independent person, which is what you want. That's what business is all about, right? People are able to be working along with you, not having to be you. So a brand channel is a no-brainer. Of course, you want to set up the front of your channel, because the front of your channel is the face, the brand of your channel. And the number one thing that you need to be sure that you do is you consistently brand your YouTube channel to match all your social media. And your social media should match your website. And everything should be coordinated with the same colors, the same fonts, the same branding message, the same look to it. Everything should be matching and coordinated. Your channel art is the first thing that you do when you set up your channel, your banner. So this is what happens at the very top of your channel, and that's the size that you need to make it. And if you use free Canva, which I sent you in Sunday's newsletter, a link to that, and the reasons why Canva is so awesome. If you use free Canva and you just type in the search box under templates, YouTube, what comes up under YouTube? YouTube channel art, YouTube thumbnail, YouTube icon. I mean, so many things come up, and they're already pre-sized. So now all you have to do is plop in your logo, your images, the colors that you want, the fonts that you use, and create your banner. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. The next thing you need is your icon, your channel icon. We have used our logo. You may want to use your face, and that's perfectly fine. You decide, what is the brand, what is the face of your business? Your thumbnails. These are so massively important because this is branding. It's not that it's just branding. It's that your thumbnails are the first thing that most people see, not your channel. The first thing that most people see when they're watching a video are suggested videos to the right of the video they're watching. Your goal is to be one of those suggested videos. But what do they actually see? A thumbnail. They actually see a thumbnail. So if your thumbnail is dynamic enough to get them to click, that's your goal. That is your goal. But if your thumbnail isn't quite there, but they've looked at it and they're thinking about clicking, the second thing is your title. So your title must be like a real headline. It's got to hook them in and make them click. Okay, and then they go and they watch your video, and then maybe you've said in your video, please subscribe to my channel. You know, please like this video, please subscribe to my channel. and then they think about subscribing to your channel. Well, they may also think about going to look at what other videos you have. And that now will take them to the home page where your channel art is. So it is a circuitous route that people take, but they do eventually, hopefully, land right on your channel, which is why it's so important for it to look good. So if you look at our channel, YouTube Bootcamp, you will see that the first thing that we do on our channel banner is we tell you exactly what you're going to get. Then we do a call to action, and we tell you when we're posting. So on our channel banner, it says, grow your business with video. I couldn't read that. Grow your business with videos. So you know that the videos that we're posting are going to be about how to grow your business with video, right? So that's number one. Number two, live streams every Tuesday. That doesn't include any additional videos that we might be posting, but for sure, there's going to be a live stream on Tuesday. So you know that every single week, 52 times a year, there are new videos that will be posted on the channel. So at least you know for sure that there's going to be some new content. And finally, what else does it say? Subscribe with an arrow saying subscribe. So that is the call to action. So you want to create a banner that doesn't make it hard for the person who ends up on your channel to understand what your channel is about. Just the opposite. You want it to be crystal clear. You want them to understand it. You want them to know when you're posting, and you want them to subscribe to your channel. All right, keep going. Set up the back end of your channel. That is so important. Why? Because it gives you control. This is why you have to control your own channel. You do this in YouTube Studio. Take control. Sounds going, So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you click on settings and you set up all of the settings. Number one, your upload defaults. What are they? They're kind of a no-brainer. I mean, upload defaults are when you upload a video. These are things that you've previously entered in the back end of your channel under upload defaults, so that when your video comes up, here you upload a video, and then immediately YouTube brings up the defaults that you've put there. So you can default a title, like let's say we would want to have YouTube Bootcamp on every one of our titles, which we don't. But if we wanted to have YouTube Bootcamp on every one of our titles, we would put YouTube Bootcamp in titles, and then we could just add the video title before YouTube Bootcamp. So it would be the video title dash YouTube Bootcamp. That's number one. Number two, what's the description? Well, what do we put in our description? In our default description, we put all the video equipment that we use for filming, everything that we have right now that's around me. We have the laptop and the iPad and the iPhones and the LED lights and the ring light and all this kind of stuff, the lavalier mic, everything that we use, we put in our description. So if you're interested in getting the same equipment, you can just click the link and go and buy it. So that's number one. Number two, we put in there links to the YouTube Masterclass. We put in links to YouTube Bootcamp. We put in links to our social media. There's a whole bunch of things that we put in there. The other thing that we have as a default, and not for live streams, but it just comes up anyway. But the other thing that we have in there as a default is music by. And the reason why I put that in as a default is because I never want to forget to put in who the music is by. And the reason that I do that is because music is the number one thing that you will get a copyright strike against your channel for. So you always want to list who your music is by, who the artist is, the name of the music, the literal title of the music itself. And I always put a link directly to the music because I don't want there to be any question of where I got it, who it's by, and what it's called. So I always do that. Now, there's something called channel feature eligibility. You absolutely must go and make sure that everything you're eligible for, you've requested. And if you look, and this may be hard for you to read, so I will tell you what it says. If you're under settings, on the left side, under settings, it says general settings, and that's pretty much just what is your currency. So for us, it's US dollars. And then underneath that, it says channel. And when you click on channel, it says basic info, advanced settings, branding, feature eligibility. So these are the things that you want to be sure.
Vanna White should be doing. You're not close enough for us.
Oh, Sal is saying that Vanna White should be doing. Oh, honey, why don't you be doing this then?
Well, start over.
I'm not going to start over, but we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. So, and you're not in the picture.
What?
Okay, so there's Sal. So under feature eligibility, there is the default features are enabled, but that's only because I enabled them. This is something that you want to do. It allows you to upload videos, create playlists, add collaborators, add new videos to playlists. You think that these are simple things that you can just do, but no, you can't just do them. You have to actually set this up as being eligible and verify your channel, all this kind of stuff. Now, features that require phone verification, this is a whole nother thing that you want to do. So you want to be sure that if they ask you for your phone, this is why. It's smart. This allows you to have additional channel features. Very good stuff. Okay, we're going to keep going. Oh, so I set up a fun thing for you, but you don't really need it. Status and features. Now, I just said features, right? But look at all of the things. Do you want to go back and point to stuff, honey? Because it would be helpful. Okay, look at all of there are so many things that you need to be sure that you have set up for your channel. So under status and features, when you click on that, oh, wait a minute. You know what? I'm just going to go back a second, if I can. Wait. Okay, honey, point down at the bottom in the blue where it says status and features. When you are on settings and you go to channel, and all the way on the right, it says feature eligibility, and you click on feature eligibility. They don't make this easy. I'm just saying, they don't make this easy for us. At the very bottom of that little crappy screen, it says status and features, and it's a link because it's in blue, and there's a little box with an arrow sticking up, which indicates that if you click on it, it's going to take you somewhere else. Okay, so you click on that. Oh, I'm sorry. Now we're going to go through this whole thing again. Oh my gosh. Come on. Okay, status and features. You click on that and it takes you to this page. Look at all the things on this page. So, number one, uploading. Can you upload? Well, look at that. It says learn more. There's always this interesting, great stuff that you can learn additional stuff about. Monetization. Are you eligible? If you're not eligible yet, still you want to go to monetization and click the button that says notify me when I'm eligible. Did you hear me say that? If you're not eligible yet, still go to the page for monetization and click the link that says, yes, I want to be notified when I'm eligible, because it's not going to automatically happen. Live streaming, you have to enable all this stuff. Embed live streams, longer videos. That means that you can post videos that are 15 minutes and more. Very important if you want to do something like that. On the bottom left, unlisted and private videos. Do you want to be able to have them? Well, yeah, you do. So enable that. Custom thumbnails. What have I said about thumbnails? Never, ever, ever use YouTube's thumbnails that they recommend, right? Never, never, never. Always use your own custom thumbnail because it's branding. It's branding. And you know it's going to look good. Okay, external annotations. All of this allows you eventually to do a whole lot of things that you will not be able to do if you don't enable it. Custom URL. If you have 100 subscribers on your channel, 100, that's all, you can request the actual name of your channel. So instead of having that goofball looking stuff up in the URL at the top there, which, oh, you can't see that right now because of course you can't on my computer. In your URL for your channel, it's letters and numbers. And that's what every new channel is. It's just letters and numbers. But when you hit 100 subscribers, you can request a custom URL. So we requested YouTube Bootcamp because that's the actual name of our channel. And it was approved pretty quickly. And what happened was, instead of having all of those letters and numbers, it says youtube.com/C for channel /YouTube Bootcamp. How simple is that? It's wonderful, right? And it looks pretty, and it's just so much easier when you tell people, yeah, the channel's name is YouTube Bootcamp. Well, yeah, it is. And that's how you could literally type it in and find it. So if you have 100 subscribers and you didn't do this, go ahead and do it. And finally, content ID appeals. This is so important when your channel is growing and you need to be able to dispute something. This is what a content ID is. Okay, thank you so much, honey. That was helpful. Your videos. This is also in settings, your videos. This is where you edit your videos. This is where you update information, where you can change the thumbnail if you want to. You can change the literal category for each video individually. So let's say that your overall category is how to, but for this particular video, it's entertainment. So for that video, you can literally change the category to entertainment just for that one video, and it will group you with entertainment. It's really cool. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff that you can do. Playlists. You can edit your own playlist. You can rearrange what the order is for the playlist. You can change the title of your playlist. You're in control of this. Take control. Take control of it. Your analytics. Analytics are so important because how do you know the kind of progress you're making? How do you know where your viewers are coming from? Literally, where your viewers are coming from. Are they watching on mobile? Are they watching on a computer? Are they coming from a video that they found in search? You know, are they coming from Google? So in your analytics, you find out all of this information. In your analytics, you even once your channel starts growing, you can even find out the demographics of your audience. You can find out the gender of your audience. There's so much great, valuable information. And particularly for videos themselves, you can literally see people watch a video to a certain point and stop. Well, you can literally see in your analytics where that happens. So you can go back to that video, and at 10 minutes and 3 seconds where they fall off, you can see what did you do wrong and fix it in the next video. Don't fix it in that one, because if you take it down, you lose the views. So don't ever take your videos down. Just leave them and move on. But for future videos, this is why analytics are so important, because you want to learn, apply, make better videos, get more views and subscribers, and then go back to your analytics and see what you're doing right and wrong again, and learn and make more improvements and make it better. Comments. So on the back end of your channel in YouTube Studio, you can literally go and you can see all the comments, and you can select comments I haven't responded to, and all of those will come up, or comments that I've already responded to, and all of those will come up. There's a lot of stuff in YouTube Studio that's really, really cool for you to use and take control of. Subtitles. Let's say that you have an audience that speaks English, but you also have a huge audience that speaks Spanish. You can add subtitles here under subtitles. to your videos individually. And it's so smart to do this because now you've doubled the size of your audience, right? By adding a second language. So why wouldn't you do that? Monetization. Even if you're not ready, even if you're not allowed to monetize your videos yet, because you know you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours before you can apply to the YouTube Partner Program, still, under monetization, this is the cool thing that you can see. You will see this image that says, grow with YouTube. But down at the bottom of the image, it will tell you how many subscribers you have and how many you need. So it says, right now we have 319 subscribers, we need 1,000. And it will tell you how many watch hours you have. We have 662 public watch hours. Notice that they use the word public. And the reason for that is because unlisted and private videos don't count to YouTube. Only the public videos count to YouTube. So if you have a bunch of unlisted or private videos because you're training or coaching people and you don't want to post them publicly, fine. But just realize that you are not getting the watch hours for them. So underneath that, they say you need 4,000 required watch hours, but you have 662 public hours right now. And underneath that, in little tiny print, it says, we'll send you an email when you're eligible. But that's only because I did click that button saying, yeah, I want to be notified when I'm eligible. Okay, let's keep going. Number 5, a trailer. No brainer. Your channel needs a trailer. Make a trailer telling people what they should expect to find in your channel and who you are and what you're about, and make it short, 30 seconds, at the most 2 minutes. Make it short so that people watch it. Don't put end screens, don't put cards in it. It's a trailer, okay? It's just like a movie trailer, but make it for your channel. And as you can see, we have a trailer on our channel. So when you come to our page, the first thing you see is our channel banner, and then you see our channel trailer. Number 6, subscribers. What is more important than getting subscribers? Almost nothing. Because if you build this channel and no one comes, you're an island. You're probably so sick of hearing me say that. You're an island. So you have to get subscribers. Super important. How do you do that? Well, number 1 is email. That is still number 1. Start with your email list, even your friends and family. When you're just starting a channel and you need subscribers so you don't look totally lame, ask your friends and family to subscribe. You're not asking them to view your videos. You're just saying to them, please subscribe so that I don't look so lame. And plus, I really would love it if you would watch some of my videos and comment and give me feedback so I know whether or not I'm on the right track. That would be helpful, right? Email list. Social media. This is huge. Of course, you want to market and advertise your channel as much as you possibly can on the social media where your ideal customer is. Not the social media that you are, the social media that they are. Because what good is it if you're just promoting and marketing to something that you're interested in, but your ideal customer isn't? So make sure that the social media that you're marketing to is where your ideal customer is located. Okay. SEO, search engine optimization. This is your tags. These are the tags that you can pre-populate in upload, right? When you have your pre-upload category for tags, you can pre-populate that with the name of your channel, with whatever your tagline is. Like for us, it's, it doesn't matter what it is. So you can just think of this as, what are your keywords? What are the tags you would use in your videos?
Be the best you.
Thank you. Be the best you is one of them. What are your titles? Are your titles keywords? Are your titles keyword loaded? Yes, they should be. Are the keywords in your description? Yes, they should be. So this is how you do your SEO, your website and or your blog. You want to broadly as you can, promote your new channel. Promote, and market. Because otherwise, how will people find you? They just won't. HARO, help a reporter out. It's called HARO. And if your business is the kind of business that provides something of value for a reporter, if you can answer questions as an expert, if you have specific knowledge about something, help a reporter out. You can sign up for it. You will get daily emails if you want them, and there will be a list of questions from reporters. And if one of those questions about an article that they're going to be writing is something that you're an expert at and you could answer that question, then click on that and it will give you the detailed information about what they're looking for. So HARO is a great way to promote your business and build your authority. Wonderful way, because it's not just newspaper reporters, it's not just online reporters, it's also magazines, it's trade publications, it's lots of different places that HARO has reporters coming from. News articles, press releases. Are you doing any of this stuff? You should. Guerrilla marketing. YouTube ads. So if all else fails and you're not getting subscribers at all, you could always place ads on YouTube or Facebook and start to build your subscriber base that way. Number 7, schedule. I don't even know if I have to go into that. Schedule. Number 8, make videos. Yeah, make videos. Film, edit, post. Film, edit, post. Film, edit, post. Number 9, share. That's what we went over last week, was sharing from the video that you just posted to all of your social media and your website and your blog and your email. You can do all of this directly from the video that you just uploaded. So why wouldn't you? YouTube is saying, hey, here's how you promote. Do this and just do it. Okay, just do it. Social media, website, blog post, email. And number 10, analyze. What did you do right? What did you do wrong? Who is your audience actually? Where are they coming from? Like, let's say the majority of your audience you find out in analytics is actually coming from Google search. Now that would be amazing, wouldn't it? So if a ton of people were coming from Google search, that probably means, if you didn't run an ad, that probably means that one of your video titles is exactly what people have been searching for. Exactly what people have been searching for. So in your analytics, you can literally drill down and see if people are coming from Google search, where are they coming from? What are they looking at? What is creating that bridge from Google search to your video? And this is another reason why analytics are so incredibly important. They are so important. Then you tweak your videos. So you learn from what's happening, go back when you're filming your new videos and don't do the things that seem to make people stop watching your videos. Do more of the things that are making people watch your video and post more videos. Just keep posting. Sal, any questions that I should know about?
No.
Okay. And then repeat it, of course. Repeat. Again, repeat, analyze, and tweak. And those are the 10 steps to YouTube marketing and building a sustainable business online. Questions? Any questions about that? Post them in the comments. Post them in the chat. So your ultimate guide to YouTube marketing. Let's recap it. You want to build a sustainable business. YouTube marketing is a great way to build a sustainable business. Start with your mission and your vision. Why are you creating this channel? What is your ultimate goal? What is your immediate goal? How are you going to describe it to people to get them to come to your channel? That is your mission. Your vision is your overall vision for your channel. What is your category and niche? The more you can niche down, the easier it's going to be for your ideal customer to find you. What is your strategy? How are you going to do all this? How are you going to film videos? When are you going to edit videos? What time are you going to post videos? Is there a certain day that you're going to choose every day of the week that you're going to consistently get your videos up there? This is a strategy, okay? You want to think about how are you going to do this? And then within that strategy, what type of videos are you going to be posting? Are they going to be how-tos? Are they tutorials? Are they educational? Are they sales videos? What are you doing? So you want to know what that is. Set up your channel front end and back end so that you're in control of it. It's a branded look channel. It works for you. You're not working for it. It works for you. That's what you want. Your trailer. Make a trailer. See how it's directly in the middle of the 10 steps? So you do all this stuff and then what happens? You're ready to say to people, this is what my channel's all about. Film it and post it. 30 seconds to, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said 30 seconds. 36 seconds, no less than 36 seconds, because YouTube does not consider a view if it's less than 36 seconds. So 36 seconds to 2 minutes. Get subscribers. Schedule, 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 schedule. Make videos. It's just like a no-brainer. Make videos. Share broadly and frequently. So if you decide you're only going to be posting 1 day a week, the whole rest of that week you should be promoting on social media. It's not like you just put a video up there and think that people are going to find it. They're not. And it's not like promoting it once that week from the video is promotion. It's not. So you need to be out there every single day, on a regular basis, promoting and marketing. It's a real business. You just have to treat it like that. And finally, analyze. Go to your analytics in the back end of your channel in YouTube Studio. Discover your audience. Discover where they're coming from. Discover which videos are working, which are not working. Where are they not working? Why are they not working? How can you fix it? How can you make the next ones better? Look at all of your analytics and learn, and you'll see your progress. And this is how you will understand how to grow with your videos, how to grow your audience, how to make your channel bigger, and how to become a sustainable business. So that is the ultimate YouTube marketing guide. Questions? Thank you for those likes. I appreciate that. Any other questions? No, I don't see any questions. Okay. So I'm quickly going to talk to you about a sustainable business. When we started Zazumi as a membership, we were starting Zazumi just to give you the 3 top things that every single YouTube channel needs. What are the topics for your videos? What are the thumbnails? And what are the titles? But what I found was that what you actually wanted was how to build a sustainable business with video and YouTube. And I get it, because that's what we've been doing for the last 2 years with YouTube. Now, what is the difference between all that and YouTube Bootcamp and Zazumi? So I have actually changed what Zazumi is from now forward. The membership is your ongoing guide to using YouTube and video for marketing your business to create a sustainable business. And the goal of Zazumi is to help you, literally help you hands-on with mini micro courses on all of the things that you need, like everything that you're learning here with YouTube Bootcamp, but more in depth. in Zazumi. So moving forward with bootcamp on our live streams, I'm not going to be going in depth like I had been. More, I'm going to be talking about the things that we've already learned, the things that YouTube is doing now, things that other channels are doing to promote and market themselves, so that YouTube Bootcamp is more like a resource for you, a tool for you to learn from. Zazumi is there to do it with you. And that's an interesting concept because I don't know of anyone else that's doing that, but this is what we figured we would do. Not only would we provide these micro courses on how to do it, and I'm still going to do the video action planner because I think that's really important for you guys to stay on a schedule. And we have our private Facebook group where you can build a community, and this is the cool thing about the Facebook group. I'm going to get to that in a second, and the live Q&As every Wednesday. But we have just launched a YouTube channel called Zazumi Review Me. And the whole channel is all about reviewing other people's channels so that you, on a constant basis, are getting feedback about what's great about their titles, what's great about their thumbnails, what about their branding, what do you think about their videos, like all the things that will help you specifically understand what works and what doesn't work and why, and how to use that to make your channel better. Your videos better, your thumbnails better, your titles better. And that's the goal of, number one, that's one of the goals of the Zazumi channel. But what's the real goal? Okay, here's the real goal. The real goal is so many of our members have been beginners. So many of our members are just starting out on YouTube. And how do you start? What do you do on a regular basis? How do you even make these videos? Where do you go to get inspiration? How do you light yourself? What's the best way to film yourself? All of these are very important and appropriate questions. And then how do you make a schedule? And how do you stick to your schedule? And where do you post? And when do you post? And all this kind of stuff. So what Sal and I decided was we were going to start a channel from zero subscribers, zero videos, and grow it with you, and then post in the Zazumi private Facebook group what's happening with us, what we're doing, how we're doing it, and all of the juicy little details that make a channel, right? So all of that kind of stuff is going to be just for our members in Zazumi in our private Facebook group. And then in the Q&As that we have on Wednesday at 10 o'clock in the morning, Mountain Standard Time, that's where not only can you ask questions about your YouTube marketing for your specific channels, but you can ask us questions that have to do with how are we growing our channel from scratch. So we are doing it with you. Everything is happening together. And what's great about that is that no one's on an island anymore. Everyone is doing it jointly, and we watch and see the progress and see how it grows. So if you haven't joined Zazumi yet, I highly recommend that you do at this crazy low price of $15 a month. No, it's not $1,000. It's not $100. It's only $15. And July 7th, that price is going to go up. So if you join now, before July 7th, you will get the founding member price for as long as you stay in the membership. And that's a pretty amazing thing. So I hope you will join. I hope you will join us. And if you have any questions about that, let me know. And that was it. So Sweet Dogs Training and Coaching, that was tons of information. Thanks. I'll watch again later. Thank you. And thanks for showing up. I really appreciate it. What else have we got? That's all we've got. Okay. So thank you guys for coming. I think we've got, oh my God. Okay. Of course, we have our typical goodbye. It's not going to be just me saying goodbye to you. It's going to be me and Sal and my mom saying goodbye. Cocktail Hour and Sal Stories. Yes, that's right, Dale. Cocktail Hour and Sal Stories are bonus features of Zazumi. So if Zazumi reviewed me, so go to the channel and subscribe to the channel. Zazumi Review Me.
Here, where that?
Oh my God. I don't know what we are today, guys. But here we go. So thank you so much for coming. We So much appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a terrific night, a wonderful week. We'll see you next Tuesday. Good night, guys. Thanks for coming.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.